Hello.
Okay.
Waiting for a couple of minutes before this. Meanwhile, can you see my screen? Or no,
Yes.
you see
Mm-hmm.
the device. All right.
Hey,
Think
um,
we
I
can.
was trying to add my name to attend it, but I was unable to do so. Is then
Um, are you logged in with your
yes,
account?
GitHub. Mm-hmm.
And then
Oh,
again, you can't do
mm-hmm.
that. Interesting. I can add you. So,
Thank you.
if I quickly. Okay. So my name is Kashif Khan. I'm one of the co-chairs of Tech Infrastructure, and together with Dylan and Zing, Zing is also here. So would you want to introduce yourself first if you are joining the meeting for the first time?
Are you asking me or?
I don't know if you have
Oh,
been here. If you have been here, then
yes. No, this
it's
is
fine.
my first time. This is
Okay.
my first meeting. Hi,
Mm.
I'm Dhanisha Fateh. I'm working as an SRE at Apple, and I have started. I've just started contributing to Kubernetes and few CNCF projects. Recently, I'm trying to get involved with the community. So just in a getting to know phase right now.
Okay. Hmm. Okay.
From my side, this is my second one, but I might as well just introduce myself. I'm work for Volkswagen, and I'm just trying to figure out how I can contribute to the Kubernetes project. Thanks.
Great. Great. Thanks a lot. Glad to have you here both. Um, let's see.
Oh, and
Okay.
myself, Xin, one of the co-chairs and work at Barcon.
Oh, thanks a lot for the introduction. Then we are having this meeting after quite a bit of pause. There was this KubeCon and then some period of like low latency communication. People were just warming up after that. So I have at least added three things in the agenda, but feel free to suggest anything else, or if you feel like something else should be discussed today, you can put it here as well. So the agenda that I have currently in mind is KubeCon updates, the initiative updates, and then if there are any project reviews happening around our tag, then a bit of that as well. So let's start with the KubeCon updates. I can at least share my experience. So I was there talking about tag infrastructure in the maintainer summit, and then we had another talk at the main event maintainer track. The maintainer summit was, of course, like a very brief introduction in the keynote. So, of course, there were like almost all the attendees there. It was quite well, accepted quite well in a sense that there were at least a couple of folks coming after the uh, presentation and asking questions about what is the scope of tag infrastructure and how people can contribute. So those kind of basic questions. And then in the maintainer track, it was actually in the far away corner of the venue, and there were very few attendees. But then again, we just presented what the tag is all about in a bit more broader sense, and that was also quite okay. Then the next update that I have is that we are also planning to uh, do a similar type of talk. Plus, we have also applied for project boot hours for the KubeCon EU in Amsterdam. But yeah, maybe Zing, you are also there. You want to share something if I haven't touched or missed anything?
Yeah, yeah. So I attended that session. You and Dylan were presenting. Yeah, that was great. I also have a session on a Kubernetes 6 storage update. So that was pretty good. We had a lot of great questions. So people actually really using storage and they have some questions on how to use it, more efficiently in their use case with their use cases. There's some questions about data protection and disaster recovery. Yes, it's pretty good.
Was it which track was it in the maintainer track? But
It's
then you
in
said
track. Yeah, it's 6 storage. Yeah. So
six storage.
I have one section. I have one session which is a 6 storage intro and deep dive. I have another session which is a Kubernetes data protection working group intro and deep dive.
Oh, okay. So you had two sessions actually.
Right.
So the other one was, can you remind me again? So first one was six
Data,
storage and the other one.
data protection working group. Kubernetes data protection working group.
Okay. Yeah. So let me just write it up and then I will share what I felt. Mm, like, uh, uh, So during this maintainer track, when the other tags were showcasing the initiatives, what I understood is that for us we didn't had any initiative in the slides because none of our current initiatives is approved in the tag.
I
So
thought we
that's
have,
what.
right? I thought we didn't. I thought I somehow remember there were slides for the three initiatives in
Yeah,
our
but
presentation, right?
it was in our presentation, correct, but not in the
Right.
maintainer track where the slides were prepared by the by Mario from TUC, and he had
Oh,
this
that one,
track.
the higher level
Yeah,
one. Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
and
I
he
think
had this.
I missed that one. I was late, so I didn't see those slides.
Yeah, and in that slide, I asked that why our tag is missing an initiative, and he was saying that the criteria is that only accepted initiatives are
Ah,
put
okay.
there. Yeah,
Okay.
and I think
Yes.
we should actually go towards at least accepting the
Uh,
initiatives if we are ready.
they are accepted now. If you go look at them,
Hmm.
they are accepted now. I think I thought it's just around Cube time and I forgot when. I thought it was
So,
before. I thought it was before KubeCon actually. Maybe when he was preparing the slide, it was not. But then shortly after, they got accepted.
how do you actually think that is
I
it so
remember
that the
seeing.
status
Yeah, I remember
shouldn't it be
seeing.
status accepted?
Yeah,
Because
I
I
remember
see new.
it changed to. Did you see that? I remember seeing that recently. Let's see
I
what he
haven't
says.
noticed at least.
Uh,
So,
okay. What can you move up?
uh,
Okay, you see.
so yeah, let's take this one infrastructure lifecycle. The status is new, and what I understood is that we need to do this status accepted, and
Weird.
then
Because
we should,
that's actually
yeah,
weird. I thought I see some maybe. Uh, because we can actually accept them ourselves.
we know, yeah, I know that,
Yeah, we
yes,
can.
yes,
We don't have to wait for TOC. Remember that's what
yeah,
Ryan was
and that's what
telling
actually
that.
I was talking about when I say that
Mm.
we need to start the process now, so that
Yeah, we should just
that
move
we
it
should,
to accept it. I mean, if there are any somehow I don't know what they did something to move the status during the just around the KubeCon time, I thought. I remember seeing some messages around that. So I thought it's already accepted. So yeah, now I see the status. It's maybe they just move it to
yeah,
the new
no,
status. I think they just moved to the new status, right? Um, so we can
should be,
actually accept it. So
mm,
if there are, you know what, maybe, can you just put a message in the channel because we not everybody
yeah,
here. Just say, hey, if no one objects this one, we should just accept them in the next meeting or something like that, right? So this way we have like a
yeah.
timeline because I don't
Do you
think
have
there's any objections. So if there are
no
no
exactly,
objection,
yeah,
then just we want everybody to look
yeah,
at it and then just, if we want people to miss this one.
yeah.
But otherwise we can just
Usually, my guess would be that the process would be so that we will first open up the votes, and those who have the binding votes will vote, and then it automatically would
do I
be
have to
accepted once done.
do you
But
have
for
to
these,
vote
I
for
think,
Okay, so I'm
I
not sure.
mean,
Do we have to vote for this one? That's not what I Interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm just guessing. I'm not
there was
sure
a
because
vote. Yeah,
that's what
yeah.
I
I remember. You remember
what I
last time
see
when
actually.
Ryan was here, right? I think I asked this question. He was saying, uh, that actually the tax actually can accept this now. Um,
Okay.
if we
I,
okay,
I'm kind of okay to put it into accepted, and if you feel so too, and if the audience also thinks that this is fine because this has been like open since long in our
yeah.
GitHub project, so I'm okay to even move those to accepted now.
I'm actually okay.
So
I don't see anyone objecting to that.
cool.
I just don't know if
So
there was actually like a voting process or something. That part I'm not sure.
yeah,
He didn't, Ryan didn't mention that. And now I see that you're showing that. Maybe can we
yeah, there is that's
maybe just ask, can
for the new
you just ask
ones.
in that channel? Because just pin Ryan, just say, hey, we are actually we want to move this to accepted. Do we need to go through voting first? Because I'm not quite sure that voting is for it's like all the elites can vote or what? I'm not sure how that works, right? Maybe if you can just in the
We can
Slack.
actually quickly check the other initiatives.
Yeah,
Let's
maybe see
see.
what did they go through, what status. Just to look at the accepted one. Are there any accepted one though?
So this is in progress, so that has definitely gone through the
Okay, so
accepted.
does it show it went through?
Yeah, so they are moving this from new to accepted, and I think we can go do that too.
Ah, okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Can you
yeah.
see the is
Okay.
that the M and what is the can you see his what
Yeah,
is his name for
Marina Moore.
Marino Moore?
Yeah,
Okay. All right,
yeah,
then we'll just let's just move it then.
yeah. So I will maybe ask the meeting attendees. So I guess most of you have already seen the initiatives. So if you do not have any issues, then let's accept these.
Yeah, maybe you know what? Just I will say you I will say in the list channel, right? Just to say, hey, are there any objections? If not, then we'll just move them to accepting next time, something like that. So this way, give people some time because this is like right after the KubeCon freeze and the holidays, right?
I
Just to
do
give people a
understand.
heads up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Let's do so that we in
Just
the
put
next
that so
meeting.
everyone
Yeah,
has a chance to we give them some time to review and then next time we can just go ahead and move it if nobody says anything. Right? That's
yeah.
like lazy
So
consensus.
I do agree. So let's do so that we plan to. Can you announce this thing in the Slack and then we accept it in the
Sure.
next meeting? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, sure.
Announce that please consensus for the open initiatives and in next meeting. Okay. Apart from the current open initiatives, is there any other ideas from someone to open up any new initiatives? Okay, going once, going twice. If not, then I will move to the next agenda point, the project reviews update. So I was at least pinged in one of and I actually accepted to review I have to find what is the correct way. One of the projects called KGB, and then there should be, let's see, project, QC board. I think this is the correct one. Yeah. So I actually went into one of the previous project reviews meeting and I saw that there was a tag infrastructure label added onto this. And I have uh, ag- agreed to be one of the technical reviewers for this project. So if you also want to jump in with me, feel free to comment. Otherwise, I will start looking into it hopefully from next week. Was there some other update from others on the project reviews? If not, I would actually, there was something interesting also. A few of the, I don't think if you were also invited in this, but at least Dylan, I
Which one?
saw. So this was a
Sorry.
meeting called by TOC on project reviews. They were
Oh, the
briefly,
project. Mhm.
yeah, during the KubeCon, I mean, and they were actually
Oh,
saying that,
I didn't go there. I did not go. Okay. Did
yeah,
you attend that meeting?
yeah. So that's
Okay.
what I was trying to update, that the proposal was
Okay.
that they are trying to say is that currently you these three different project statuses, right? So you have sandbox, you have
Mm.
incubation, and then you have
Right.
graduation. But then they have identified, the TUC members, I mean, that there are quite a few projects which are actually just sitting very comfortable in sandbox and perhaps not doing much to go to incubation. So and then there were other projects as well, which probably doesn't fit to be incubated as well. But then they have a good consumer base, and there are still people, let's say, willing to maintain them. So for those cases, they were trying to introduce a new status for a project called Toolbox, which for which the projects will actually be in Toolbox from Sandbox if they are not doing much regarding their governance and everything to go to incubation, or if the projects don't even, let's say, want to go to incubation, but they still want to be maintained. So for those
Okay.
projects, it will be Toolbox. And we had a brief
I see.
discussion about that with TUC. And then after that,
Interesting.
TUC was saying that they are gonna discuss this with the governing board. And I think once it is approved, most probably then it will be published, and then everyone in the community will know about it.
I see.
But I just wanted to give a brief heads up of what we discussed there.
Thank you for that summary.
Yep.
Interesting. Mhm.
But then floor is open for others as well. If you have anything else to add or discuss regarding project reviews. So if not, I have at least discussed most of the things that I had in mind. I think, David, you had an initial question, perhaps, that how you can contribute. So briefly, the ways that you can contribute is that, first of all, like contribute to these, let's say, there are projects which kind of fall under the tag infrastructure umbrella. If you are already contributing to those, please continue doing so. We are also doing this project reviews update, as I probably showed KGB as an example. So if you want to get involved in that, that's also welcome. Then we also discussed about the initiatives. If you have some ideas to write, or discuss about, and then you think that those can be included in our initiatives, we can discuss that as well. So yeah, you can write white papers, or even like represent the tag in different forums. All of these things are possible if you want to like contribute in this space.
Yep, that does make sense. I was just, as I said, trying to figure out like joining to the flow of the calls and see what's going on the tag, and I'm already going to like to get started and the contribution. So thank you a lot for that feedback.
Cool. thank you. And we love to see you in the meeting then in the future as well.
I have a
Um, yeah,
question. Would it be okay if I schedule you for this technical review? I mean, I'll get to learn, and this would be my first time, um, like basically reviewing the project.
you want you
Mm-hmm.
want to do what? I didn't get you say
Shadow,
again.
by that I mean whenever you will be doing it yourself, I will get to learn from you how you do it and what's the process is like.
Sure. And is it okay that
Mm-hmm.
I then tag you in this one that I'm
Yes.
doing? Although
Mm-hmm.
this is also my my first one, so we will
Okay,
both
okay,
learn together.
okay,
But
okay.
I have some idea because I have been in the
Mm-hmm.
meetings, and then I am also like maintaining one project where we have been incubated recently. So I have some idea
Okay.
of how this works.
Because I'll get to learn about what's initiative, then how these projects are created. Basically, I'm
Sure.
very much new to this, so I just want to get involved with something, and from there, I would like to just get started.
Yeah. I can give you very brief intro what my plan is. So this there are actually in POC there are some templates, and now I have to find those mm, that kind of tells us that what we are expected to do. So this is not for that. Maybe sub projects. Yeah. So if you see that here there is this governance review template. I saw briefly that there would be some. Yeah. So this is the technical domain review, and this is what we are expected to do. So check the community and the growth, the
Okay.
assessment planning phase, doing these kind of things that if they have well documented installation and deployment phase, operation phase, those kind of things, and then produce a summary and recommendation.
Okay, sounds good. And also about the initiative projects, like the one that you're going to accept regarding data storage, what are the next step? I mean, is there any document around it? Whenever there are new initiatives, it goes through a particular cycle, and I just wanted to um, read about what are the next steps that's done after initiative is accepted.
Yeah, I think Zin can be more like knowledgeable on this. Zin, do you have any pointers? What are the next steps for this?
So the initiative, if can you move down? There are links for the two or three initiatives because different. So the infrastructure lifecycle that we need to ask Dylan or Bruno. But like the first one, the storage landscape, that one. So that one, um, I actually talked to um, Alex Cherkov on this one just to see, what we should do because the TOC asked us to shorten the white paper, but this one is like an existing white paper that we already published two versions of it. So V3, we already added some new content. So I talked to Alex just to say, hey, this is a little different. It's not like a brand new thing. Should we do it differently? Maybe just add a new thing without, shrinking down. So he's going to talk to other TOC members and see. Um, so this one I'm kind of waiting to see what to do with this one. And so this. I mean, it already kind of have the new content for V3 is just like, can we publish it like this, or do we have to, make it shorter? Yeah. And then the next one, there is the AI storage. Yeah, you can take a look, read that. There is a link is in if you just go to that initiative link, there is a link
Mm-hmm.
to the work in progress white paper. Take a look of that. So um, and Alicia is another tech lead of our tag. She has an action item to work on some sections. But I think she couldn't join it. I'm not sure if she got a chance to work on that. But take a look, right? You can also, comment and just to see um, what are your thoughts on that. So there are like
Okay.
half of the
Mm-hmm.
paper, there are some content uh,
Mm-hmm.
that are there. Then we are adding some new content.
Okay,
Yeah, so I
sounds
also
good.
read it first. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Zing, for that. I hope, Danisha, then it's a bit more clear. So the idea is to start reviewing, and then
Mm-hmm.
once it's in progress, then we also perhaps like the one that Zing showed is already almost done. But then for the infrastructure lifecycle and the other initiative, perhaps we still have scope to contribute.
Okay. Mhm. Thank you.
And then you will find the links here. Yeah, no worries. Um, then is the floor is open. Is there anything else that we should discuss today?
Just just a question
Yep,
regarding
go
who
ahead.
regarding those who attended the KubeCon.
Yep.
Just wanting to know if you have identified any trends from the community or any tech trends that have been enlightened during this year. I know that every year has some new buzzwords and new technology trend, but just wanted to know that from discussions with the community, what are the new technology trends or the new challenges that the cloud tech is facing right now?
Okay, that's a good question actually. For me personally, I the two things that really stand out during this KubeCon was this, of course, AI inference, and a lot of AI talks everywhere. And then there was quite a lot of talks also regarding enabling the uh, Kubernetes clusters or making them AI conformant. So CNCF has introduced this AI conformant clusters thingy, and now those of those of the service providers or like people who are providing Kubernetes clusters, they can start making sure that their clusters are AI conformant. And then there was quite a lot of focus on this dynamic resource allocation, or DRA, that has been kind of GA since the last Kubernetes release, because that is what also makes this whole AI space more Kubernetes native. And then we have one of the tech leads from our tech infrastructure there, Antonio, who was taking one of the keynotes also on this topic in the last day of KubeCon. So those were at least my takeaways from that.
Oh, okay, that sounds very interesting. And just one last question: how are the people feeling regarding the deprecation of the Nginx controller? Because I know that this has made a lot of noise among us, the community. Yeah, just wanted to know
Yeah,
what are the people's feeling? Are they afraid? Are they willing to move to the gateway API? Like, what are the trends regarding this?
honestly don't know which way are we going, but there was a lot of discomfort I have noticed. This is a personal experience, by the way. I'm not saying anything on behalf of CNCF. Just personally, I saw that people were a bit uneasy and not, they didn't like, first of all, how this was handled, and then what are the options. But I also don't blame CNCF, because this has been probably under discussion, under that there were lack of maintenance and these kind of things for Nginx. So which way are they going? I truly don't have any answer, because I think people are still exploring gateway API. Comes out as one of the best alternatives, but it just, we need to probably see which way people are mostly adapting. I don't have any exact answer to that.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Just generally speaking, just wanted to know the feeling, but thanks. Thanks a lot for
Yeah.
the answer.
Yeah, I mean, I have heard people using HA proxy, which has the gateway API controllers, and then of course gateway API itself is one way to go and replace that. But we will know more, I think, in the recent future, that which will actually stick then as the de facto choice.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks.
Thank you. All right. Do we have anything else? Once, going twice. Thanks a lot, everyone, for joining. Then let's talk in the next meeting. Have a nice day. Have a nice afternoon. Bye.
Thank you all.
Thank you. Have a nice day.